Welcome to the bench. We've got another unboxing and future build. This one here I bought at the uh, the show in Salt Lake a year and a half ago or so. Um, I love this livery. I think it's the one of my most favorite ones, and this car in this series really cemented the import scene in the U.S. for racing and performance side of it, and especially in the Civic. Um, and I really do enjoy this type of racing and this type of car and what this car did for really for the whole aftermarket world. Um, I have the hatchback. I also have the Accord. And while I was doing a little bit of research, saw that they also had a four-door sedan Civic as well. So I think I will have to get that one as well, because they're. I mean, you can't have two and not the third, right? So let's get into it and see what we got. It's a Hasagawa kit, which I've built a couple of them. They haven't been too bad to do at all. The kit looks really straightforward and really pretty well engineered and designed. Um, all the reviews that I've read on it have been very favorable to the car as well. That it goes together really well. So let's see our first piece here in gray. Well, it's a pretty well a deleted back panel, and a roll cage. I mean, that's race car right there. Don't get a whole lot more Spartan than that. You got a back panel delete. I wonder if these lines here will have to be sanded off a little bit. Really nice racing seat, which I saw some pictures of, and I guess it is a carbon Kevlar seat in 92 and 93. So I may have to see what I can do to possibly recreate that a little bit on the back. Right-hand drive dash with minimal gauges and minimal just race car stuff, which is really cool. I really like that. I don't build a lot of race cars that are actual like full-on race cars, but every once in a while they're really nice to do. Got a pretty much an open exhaust, spindle mount wheels. Not my most favorite on the offset, but that is the wheel style that they did run on the car. Looks like they've got some slotted and cross-drilled rotors. But then we look here, and do they have some that... Oh, those are offset. Oh, so are those. Okay. Those are offset to make it lower, which is kind of cool. I'll have to... I wonder if those are exactly the same. No, the centerpieces are a little different. I'll have to do my research and figure out which one of those to use. But those won't be too bad. This one also, as many of these kits go, that's all the engine that you get to work with is an oil pan, which is okay. You got a transmission, wishbone suspensions, some coilovers. Those are looking pretty good. All that looks in really good shape. Wow. So if there are any closeness to what the factory parts are versus the aftermarket parts, look at how much bigger those brakes end up being on the race car. That's a pretty big step up. And for a 92 or 93 to have disc brakes in the rear, I don't know that was available in the US in 92 and 93. It said that this car is based on the SIR, which did not come to the US. We only got the SI. So I wonder if disc brakes were even really an option there. Let's see what we got for glass panel. Is a whole top piece, that's kind of cool. And some nice lens covers there. Those should be good. That should be fun. I read through the directions. It said there was a mask in here, but I'm not seeing one. I have to see one of these little slicks, because these are kind of small. There they are. Look at how narrow that tire is. That's kind of a cute little tire. I like it though. We'll have to see what we can do. I hope that this this car sets with a really low ride height, because the factory car really set with a low ride height. Got the body. After building the American cars and all the kits that I built through the 80s and 90s, I really miss not having engine detail and stuff like that. But I can understand why some of these manufacturers don't have a lot of that stuff, and they have a lot more design in having the body be more accurate and more right, because that's a perfect Civic. I really like the way that body looks. This is the part that I hope will turn out as good as I hope it does. And this is the decals. Oh, they have decals for the windows. Huh. Okay, I guess that works. We'll have to see how that goes. But we got a windshield banner and all the things. I guess what the instructions are telling me is I paint the car white, and then all the rest of it comes from layer upon layer upon layer of decals. I've always used clear to seal my decals. So I may have to paint it and put a couple decals on and clear it and lightly sand that down and put more decals on and clear that, and then put more decals on and clear that, so that everything lays out and actually stays on real nice and sealed up. But we'll see how that goes. This will probably be my next project that hits the bench is this. I've been dealing with a little bit of builder's block as of lately, and some people take and do a snap kit or something like that to try to step out of builder's block a little bit. I've always had better luck with jumping into something that is an ultimate challenge, and either I'm going to stick with it or I'm not. So we hope I stick with it. This should be a really cool kit. I'm really excited to build it, and this is, like I said, this is one of my more favorite canvases to work with, and it is a kit that I really did enjoy a lot of throughout the years. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more updates when it hits the bench.